Ready? Gotta go back. Talk about
If we live,
are we live? Wait a minute.
hey y'all.
When? We live, baby.
Let me log into my Instagram. We're giving people a chance to come on in. Join in.
Hey, you know what?
I'm not sure if I'm on my Facebook. I want to make sure that we're logging in on Jim the Twins page as well. Give us a minute, everybody. I see y'all logging in on Mocha Christina's page, aka If It's a Live. So now we want to make sure we got the live running on Jim the Twins page. Why don't we add a description there so that everybody can? Yeah, let's add a description. Facebook wants to just freaking do it, you know?
Good evening, Miss Tequila. What up? Yo, what up?
All right, it's starting a live video. I'm trying to tell y'all, reading is fundamental, baby girl. When you do.
Woo! You live now, baby.
Is it live?
You live now, baby.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters, here we are again. Here we are. It is Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It is Thursday night.
You know what?
It's almost 8 o'clock. It is almost 8 o'clock. We are getting better with our CP time. We are getting better and better. Just like our brothers and sisters from where? Wakanda. We live, we learn. We live, we learn. Like our brothers and sisters in Wakanda. All right. Hey, everybody. Okay.
So, girl, and the celeb.
And Jim the Twin, a.k.a. Khalifa. Okay.
You better know it.
You better know it. Know us, the United Sisters. Okay.
Can we have five? Can we have five on the United?
Yeah, let's do United Sisters. Okay. So we'll have to do that when we're branding and stuff. We're gonna be like, you know what? Every time you say United Sisters, you have to do a high five
or snap.
Oh, I like snaps better.
Snap.
Why don't you tell us what you like?
Snap,
You know, should we
snap.
snap with it? United Sisters. You know, sisters, 2-syllable words, blah blah. Or should you know? We'll figure it out. But happy Thursday, everybody. We got over hump day. We're here on Thursday. It is almost 8 o'clock. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you and your family join us this week and next week and all the weeks to come. Exactly. But you are here on SipsTea with your girl, Eb the Celeb and Jim the Twin. Thank you for tuning in. And let's get to it.
My sister, are you ready?
My sister, I am ready.
Are you ready?
I am.
I'm ready because I want to sip the tea.
Let us sip the tea. Let us conquer. My sister, we need to conquer.
Let's conquer it.
And we need to do this
Together.
together.
We have to come together.
We do.
In speaking of sipping the tea.
Yes. Positivity.
Positivity.
Okay, so that we don't spend the entire thing, because it's so easy to spend the entire hour talking in our whole Wakanda, motherland voice. So I'm gonna break mine now because I know I am terrible. Once I get started with a voice, I just have to keep moving. I just have to keep it going. But yes, it is time for positivity. Okay. So first, should I go with my first positivity?
Yes.
Okay. So on a positive note, number one, the theme has been to unite. Yes. I'm going to do it one more time. Be together. Be together. Okay. Yes. Now I'm done. Okay. I think it's on my system.
Okay.
But yes, unite, get it together, be together. And my gem is you are only one person away from your next greatest thing. Like your next best thing, you're only one person away from that. So I think it's so important that we remember to connect with each other, to network, to help, to have these symbiotic relationships, to put things out even when we're not necessarily thinking we're going to get something back, but put it out there in the universe, because somebody's going to pick it up and somebody else is going to throw it back. Okay?
Pay it forward. Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. Pay it forward, because it may not come back like you expected to, but it's coming back. The energy, that's just how it works. It's coming back. So do that. That's my little piece of positivity. So what do you think about that?
I think you hit the nail on the head.
The nail on the
I
head.
think you hit it. And I feel like mine just goes right into what you were saying, because my thing, I'm going to also get out of my accent.
Okay, yes.
Get back to
It's so hot. It's hot.
It really is. I mean, that movie just really overtook my body. Anyway, let's get back to positivity. So what you just said kind of chimed into what I said, because I've been saying this all week. The only thing that beats a failure is if you don't even try.
Okay.
And all about that connectivity is we're connecting with everyone. Like I said, we want to get everybody on.
Yeah.
But if you don't jump out there, don't be mad at the world. Be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only failure.
It's not to try.
It's just not to try.
Right. Absolutely.
So whatever you do, just do it. And if you fail, know that it's not a failure.
And you know
it's
what?
never a failure. The only failure is your own self-rejection.
Right.
That's the failure.
And
but trying something, you can't fail.
Right.
Because you did something new. So
and it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. And if you have that in your mindset, like, you know what, I'm not gonna fail. The only reason I'm gonna fail is if I don't try. I'm sorry. Curse word number 1. Sorry.
Okay.
Bitch.
But at least this week she says it first. Like, I warn you, cover your ears.
We gonna keep pushing, because we ain't failures. Are you a failure?
I'm not a failure.
I'm not a failure.
Oh no.
Okay. So positive message there is keep pushing. Don't give up.
Definitely.
And if one door closes, trust me, another one will open.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
And I believe that everybody has seen that in one way or another. You've seen that. You've seen it happen in your life. Doors shut all the time.
Doors shut all the time. What happens if you don't get that job? You gonna sit down and say, "Oh my God,
I dare you."
Because you got bills to pay, bitch.
Okay, and the way I hear they pay.
Second word. I got 6. I said 8. I got 6 left.
And your boy with the hair up in the Oval Office and everything, he gonna make it so. If you the benefits of not trying are not going to be lucrative at all.
It's not.
No, not at all. And then on top of that, you know what I used to say back in the day, is that you have to, I feel like you're going to hear at least 100 no's. Whatever you're trying to do, you're going to hear no at least 100 times. So I'm like, let's get on with it. Come tell me no. Let's do this quickly. You know what I mean? Because if I can get to 99, that next one is right there waiting around the corner for me to win. You know what I mean? So go for it. Jump out there. Get on with it.
And you know what? Speaking of, since we're talking about the positivity.
Yes, the positivity.
What I want to do is talk about who is brewing their own tea.
Yes.
Who's doing it on their own.
Well, it's important that we tell everybody, when we say brewing your tea, what do we mean when we say brew your own tea?
Description, please.
Description. Okay, brewing your own tea. Here goes the definitions. Maybe we'll post them after this broadcast. But brewing your own tea, that means doing your own thing, making it happen for you. You're out here, you are working it, you are doing it. And whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you are doing, you're out there making it happen. You're brewing this tea, okay? You got your tea bag in hand. You like, yes, I am doing this. I'm brewing tea.
I brew this myself. Nah, you ain't give me shit. Third. You ain't got to give me shit. But I'm brewing my own shit. I'm going to make it my own tea. You getting your own shamanay. Get your own shamanay. All right.
Getting your own money, starting your own businesses, all of those. And my artist friends, are you out there painting? Are you out there in the music industry? Are you doing your own thing? Are you out here selling these mixtapes on the street? Are you out here looking for studios? Are you grinding? If you're grinding, if you're out here grinding, you are brewing tea all the time, okay?
And speaking of brewing tea,
yes,
if you are brewing that tea, make sure you DM me.
Yes.
Make sure you message me so we can talk about the tea that you done brewed.
Yes.
So it can continue brewing, because we don't want no dry ass tea. You want to keep brewing that shit.
And guess what? We're also going to, the reason we want you guys to, jump in there and let us know what's going on is because us, United Sisters, is going to be all about us. You know what I'm saying? Not just us, but us as a collective. And so when you're brewing tea, global, okay?
Global
when we're brewing tea, we want to know what the tea is. We want to know what's going on. And that way we can actually share that because, again, it's about that energy and the positivity that you're putting out there into the universe and what it might actually do for somebody else. You know what I mean? You're just one link away from whatever it is that you're trying to do. One link away from a little bit of greatness. So let's get to brewing tea.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said they got some homebrew tea out here in VA. So we want to hear about that.
Okay, what you got? What you got, VA?
Out there?
Don't forget, guys, if you are watching and broadcasting, especially today, we have on Mocha Christina's page, Ed the Celebs of a little alias over here. We'll talk about that later. But if you are watching from that page, we actually have your comments up. We will get to some of your comments and things like that later in the show. And also, if you guys want to continue to leave comments and things like that, show ideas, all of that stuff, leave it there. And we'll talk about it next week. Also, can we talk about brewing tea? Can I say one little thing about brewing tea? Because I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. As we brew our own tea, okay, the United Sisters here, I also want you guys to look us up at Us Girls Sip Tea, okay? Last week we dropped our email address, United Sisters like us at gmail.com. So this week we're moving on. We're still brewing tea. We out here brewing tea, baby. Okay, we are brewing tea.
We are brewing some serious organic tea. You can't duplicate this.
Okay, so you guys, that's my little piece of something. It's a small accomplishment for everybody. If you're watching, it's like, okay, why they so psyched about that? No, baby, I'm psyched. So if you can look us up on Facebook, we're starting our page and things like that. And very soon, the reason I need you to know this is because eventually we will be broadcasting from that one page. That way we can actually have all of our viewers on the same page, all of us, within the same thing. You guys can interact with each other. You can interact with us, and we can actually get to your comments and things like that a little bit quicker and all in one space. So again, that's Us Girls Sip Tea. Okay. Okay. So that's tea. That tea is brewed. Okay. It's steeping, piping hot.
So the first thing I do want to brew. So
okay. So
yes. Can I?
Please continue.
Can I
continue, my sister?
Okay. Thank you. A brief moment here. So all of those who know, I do event planning, event management. I do all that great stuff as well. So if you do have an event that you're looking to host that you need space for, or you want someone to push it or whatever, or get it all together, orchestrate it and all that, I do all of that. And speaking of that, I actually did an event yesterday at my job and I'm gonna tell you, this woman right here, it was amazing just listening to her. She truly is brewing her own tea from the ground up. It's a product called, you guys all might have heard it. It's already sold in retail stores like your Targets and things of that nature. CVS. It's called Mael, and it's a hair product line, and she has hair products, vitamins, edge control, all kinds of things
for natural
hair and natural and track hair as well.
Right.
All kinds of hair. Doesn't
track
matter.
Hair.
I said track hair. I'm sorry.
See what happens when somebody they're not natural. They're natural now.
You know what it is when you get locks and everything like that. You take the time to grow these bitches. You forget the weave pack. You know when you had to hit the weave pack.
Now this one, I'm so glad, sister. I am so glad you retired the weave pat. Her weave pat is so loud.
It was mean.
You could hear her weave pat in Wakanda. No bullshit. Wakanda. Pop, pop, pop. You know what? While we're on the subject, sisters. Okay, brothers out there, just give me a moment because I'm not sure if y'all know anything about this or you know those girls, okay? Your girlfriends, we all like the hair. I was the weave queen first, okay? So I love the weave. I love my natural sisters. I love it all. But this has got to go. bop, 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 bop. Like, for real, sister.
You spending way too much money on them bundles to be hitting them like
let's
that.
talk about this, girl. You know that's really not scratching your head.
No,
That's why you still beating yourself.
Exactly. You just beating it.
Don't do me like that
Boom.
no more. I've been natural for too long for the weave pad. Like, it's just take something and just scratch under the surface. Get you a bobby pin and just, because this is a little cuter. Pretend this is the bobby pin.
Exactly. Oh,
Okay, this is the bobby. Pretend it's a little bobby pin.
And
you just take it up under there and you be like, And plus, it feels almost like sex. You know what I mean? It feels good. You're like, oh, yeah. Let me get this. Ooh. Okay. But
she's speaking for herself.
This is not.
Because a scratch for me don't feel nothing. Even if I release
that's because you was over there bop. You over there beating yourself senseless. But y'all know that good scratch that you cannot get to up under that hot ass weave, okay? You know in the summertime and you could not get to it and you stick that little bobby pin up under there and you like
Okay.
Yes.
Can I say something? Can I say something? And this is just, once again, y'all know I'm transparent because I used to, how you do the armpit check. You be like, something smells. You be like, So I used to take the little bobby pin or whatever. I used to get up in there, and I used to say, and if it stank, it's time to come out.
That weave is coming out.
It ain't gonna never stop itching, baby.
That's when the fungus begins, actually.
Exactly. So you need to just go ahead and do.
Yeah, okay. That's when the fungus is going to start and set.
Yeah, start snip, scratch, and pull out.
You need some witch hazel or something. You need to go ahead and get up under there with something else, okay?
But brewing your tea with Mael, you ain't even got to deal with all that. Take your vitamins, have your good edge control, shampoos, facial things, and everything, honey. You good to go.
Yeah, and she was serious. That is why that's the brewed tea today, because most, besides our own little thing. But that is definitely the brewed tea because I had the opportunity as well to sit in the presence of her speech and telling us about her story. Now you guys can look her up. We'll post because forgive me, but I cannot give you the exact spelling right now.
Mielle. Sorry, I was the one who put it all together. So I know.
I wasn't even gonna call on her to do that because y'all know every celeb, she be fucking shit up, okay? So I was not gonna ask her to spell something that I was not even comfortable with doing myself. You better work. You better work. She did, just okay. Thank you. So yes, spell it again.
Mielle.
Okay.
And here's the thing too. The person who's actually behind the CEO of the product, her name is Monique Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
And her story was so inspirational. It was unbelievably inspirational. And the moral of her story was the point that where I got was she was tired of being an okie doke person. She was ready to live her best life.
Yeah, live your best life.
She was ready to live her best life,
yes.
And she did what she had to do. She was not afraid to fail.
And she had to do. And
because
you know what?
She talked about failing.
She also talked about being put in that position where you had no choice. Now, hopefully, guys, we get to the point where we actually get out there and start living our best life and brewing our own tea before we get to the point where the universe forces us. Because now, don't get me wrong. The diamond is built from pressure, yes. But if you get out there and kind of get it going prior to, at least you got some momentum going. But I think it was also important to note that one of the things that she was saying too was her whole $1 million business, baby girls and boys.
I'm sorry. She made $1 million in her first year putting her product out.
Okay, so let me not belittle your funds and coins.
She started brewing it. Since we're speaking of literally tea, she made her own product. Yeah. And when I was talking to her, I was like, well, how did you really get into it? She said, she was a nurse. She graduated school was nursing, and she looked at the person next to the right and to the left, and she said, "You know what? I'm not going to be this miserable person for the rest of my life. I'm going to do something about it." She made the decision to do something about it. So she went home. She was making her own natural products and things of that nature. And somebody DM'd her and said, "Hey, I don't want to make my own product. I want you to make it." Right. Just so. That was just it. Somebody just saw that. Yeah. And she didn't have that motivation to say, "You know what? I'm done."
And you know what? I think it's also important to note that one of my favorite things also to encourage myself is necessity breeds invention. I've been hearing it all my entire life. But that's what happened to her. She was doing something that she loved to do. Okay, so I'm going to do this. People keep asking me about my hair and what I do for my hair and all this other stuff. And so she decided to go ahead and start doing some, broadcasts and things like that, not expecting to make a dime, just talking about what she wanted to talk about as far as her hair care products, things that she was actually, let me do this for my hair. Oh, I might, blend some olive oil and some mint leaves and some buchaka from Wakanda. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let it go. But
it's okay, because I'm ready to stop.
Okay, we gotta get that. Okay. So yes, but she did all of that, and then somebody like Ed Celeb said was like, hey, I want that. That looks like it'll work for me. Okay, all you need is this. She was like, no, girl, I don't want to make stuff. Okay. And I feel like that as well. I had somebody who was actually doing natural foods, and I'm like, I would love to do that. This tastes delicious. I don't have the time to do it for myself, but I want to live. Can a sister live? I would love to have some natural food. Like, make the stuff for me. I'm gonna pay you for it. You know what I'm saying? So necessity breeds invention. And I think that's important to note. And that is how you brew your own tea on that level. Boom.
Now, you done brewed some tea. We done gave you some positivity.
Okay.
Girl.
And now it is tea time.
It's tea time.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready for tea time? I'm going to drink. I'm going to
we're going to have a little sip of tea because it is tea time. It is time to get into the tea. Now, we done talked about all the little, okay, yes, we got to keep it positive. We got to keep it moving. We got to, elevate and empower. But now we're going to get into the tea. What has been going on this week? Should we start? We should start off on a high note.
We should start off with our mask.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I think we should start off with Wakanda.
Yes, from Wakanda. Inspired.
Wakanda. Who is your favorite character? Look, let me tell you something real quick.
What happened this week?
Because we wanted to talk about the movie.
Yes.
We did a late night special on that.
We had to go and see the movie for this show. We specifically went out there and saw the movie 9:30 at night. 9:30 at night on what did we go, Monday?
On a Tuesday.
Tuesday night, just because we wanted to make sure that we were prepared to come in here and have a conversation with you guys about Wakanda. I'm sorry, we've been calling it Wakanda. I think Wakanda is a whole nother word right now, but Black Panther, the movie.
Yeah. Because everybody been saying hashtag forever Wakanda.
We've been hashtagging Wakanda like it's nobody's business.
Black Panther.
But I really think that Wakanda has turned into a whole, we're going to put some Wakanda. Wakanda just started being like jump. Like, we're going to Wakanda this, we're going to Wakanda that, girl. I'm going to Wakanda that ass, okay? Yes, okay. Your boss said, what? Do it? You better Wakanda that ass and tell him, no, sir, I will not be there. I am going home to watch the SipsTea with my brothers and sisters from United Sisters. United sisters. I will not do overtime.
Do you notice that? Especially when we're speaking in our native tongue.
Yes.
You have the emphasis.
Yes, the emphasis. Yes.
On everything.
So your favorite character?
I had two.
Okay.
Because at first it was just one, but now it's like two. Okay.
Who's your favorite character? You guys let us know who your favorite characters are too. Also, again, thank you for tuning in. We see your comments. We're going to talk about this. We're getting into this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yes, your favorite characters. Y'all sound off with your favorite characters from Wakanda. If you've seen the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, we're probably going to ruin it for you. Maybe just a little bit, but it's okay. Okay. So go ahead and chime in with your favorite characters. Who's your favorite character?
So the lesbian of me is going to come out on this one.
Yes.
Because Angela Bassett.
That would be Angela Bassett, okay?
That she was fine as, okay, guys, I'm sorry. I've said more than 10. I'm sorry. Next week it'll be 8.
Yeah.
But this week
she'll get back to no
she was fine as fuck in that movie. She killed it. She nailed it. I was like, girl, yes. I was just trying to stay focused on her role. I just kept losing myself. But my other favorite one,
gay of you.
I'm sorry, my lesbian came out.
Yeah.
I'm still loyal to my name.
It's okay. But Angela was doing it for you, huh?
Angela was doing it for me.
As the queen mother. When I saw, now, can I just talk about this for a second?
Real quick.
Go ahead.
She carried that accent, too.
She
did. She killed that accent.
She did. And that was kind of what I was kind of going to go for. Like the authenticity, guys.
Yeah, of that movie.
Okay, 2 snaps for that. 2 snaps for that. Somebody else, I see you guys. Vita over here is shouting out Shuri. Okay, the sister who loves her.
That's my favorite one.
I loved their relationship. Yeah. She loved her brother.
And my favorite line is when she said, these are new she said,
what are those? That was so funny. So there's actually he did that. Okay, he did this movie. It had a nice mix of the seriousness, the comedy, you know,
the messages,
mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it really did get deep. It was, you know, how they talked about, you know, the situation that they actually created, and now, you know, we left. You know, I always say this: leave the world, leave everything, leave different places, leave whatever, better than what you know had when you came into it. Mm-hmm. Leave it a better place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it that kind of message kind of spoke to me as well, because even the best people sometimes are at fault in not leaving the world a better place, or leaving a place a better place. You know, I was listening to the radio the other day, and somebody actually commented and made me think about this. Sometimes even the best person is a villain to somebody else. Yeah, you know, and it's like it's a fine line that we do walk, and I kind of think that was great. To just watch that was so dramatic. So that we had the drama, we had the drama, we had the funny, we had the little love, but it wasn't overbearing. Lupita girl.
That was her favorite character.
Lupita. Why? Because she was the rebel, and she was also the one. I feel like she
stood up for her man.
She stood up for her man, but she also had a heavy weight to bear, because it wasn't just she was focusing on her calling, and her calling was actually to go out and do. Not to give you guys too much of the movie, but her calling was to go out and do something other than what the people of her hometown of Wakanda was going to do. You know, she was supposed to go out there and do something else, something bigger for other people. But when it came down to what she needed to do for her people, she also broke the rules in that direction. And my girl, why did I forget her name? And I love you so much from Walking Dead, girl. You did that. Mm-hmm. What was I doing? Do you guys know her? Okoye. You guys know what her name was in the movie? Yes, the general.
Because every time she
somebody has the name out there. But
what was I doing? Every time she started fighting, I was like,
she was like, "Oh, yeah, get him." I'm like, okay, girl. Yes. But I think it was important to watch her because she was so loyal to the throne, the idea of the throne, that she would not break pattern. She's like, yeah, I don't like it, but guess what? I'm loyal to this. And she had to stick to her gun. So that's the only reason why I had to go with Lupita over her, because I was like, oh no, and that brought up the whole loyalty thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because loyalty is a bitch sometimes. That's going to be my one tonight. Loyalty is not easy. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you are, you accidentally are disloyal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you turn around and like, okay, well, what exactly am I being loyal to? Can I continue to be loyal to that? So it got out of control. But yes, Angela, you did your thing. Lupita, all you guys, you did your thing. And I was loving the women. And I mean, we can't say we are in Wakanda. We are here with our kente and our faces, and you guys know what was going on, because we're going to see Wakanda again. Yeah, we're going to bring up the whole Wakanda thing one more time during Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Oh yeah, because
we got some Sugar Honey Iced Tea about that too. So we're going to move on because there was so much going on this week.
Yeah, no, because also. What else? Oh my goodness. So everybody was talking about that Black China sex tape shoot.
Baby.
Now she should have went to Wakanda with that dick sucking contest.
Okay.
Like that just I was
You know what my problem is, and I'm just gonna say this. I never get to see the freaking sex tape. I don't. And I'm just irritated. Like, at this point, I'm irritated.
They took it down right away.
No lie. Like, where the fuck am I? I'm sorry.
They had it up as long as the video lasted. The video wasn't nothing like 30 good seconds.
Okay.
34. You ain't missed nothing, baby.
I am never seeing the sex tapes, and I think that is a problem. Somebody next time make sure that they tag me in my fucking sex tape first, okay? And that is the last time I'm going to curse tonight. I said fuck and a motherfucker, and I'm done, okay? All right, great. But yes, I'm sorry. I hate to be the last one on the sex tape because I want to judge for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Was she doing it or was she not?
Yeah, because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that, people expected Black China to be a super hoe, but the super hoe is a super no as far as the sex front. But I will say this. She took a belt out and tore her little boyfriend up the Kardashian.
Oh,
Robert.
You should have known.
Was it just a baby or what? Because it obviously, according to you guys, because I didn't see the tape, but according to you guys, it wasn't the sex. And then also, maybe she just really didn't like the person that she was having sex with. Of course, I think, and ladies, please beware. This is the information age. Don't get your ass caught on. Don't get your buttocks caught on nobody's sex tape.
That's what you look. What you ain't gonna do is record. If I'm gonna record on my phone. But 10 times out of 10, I don't even want to record on my phone because I might lose this motherfucker.
Okay, I'm so scared of
I
losing.
ain't got time for nobody to see how I drop it on live TV.
No lie, I got a couple little pictures I took from my boo and my phone. I'm going to delete them things directly just in case the cloud get a little foggy and crazy, some start raining and some shit. And, I'm out there.
Got them angry exes and stuff.
Yeah, like
post
and who, you never know who has.
they
They might be, hacking into your stuff and see my little booties all over the place. No, these are
this is special.
These are special. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and delete those because I don't want that kind of stuff falling in the wrong hands. And guess what? When you see somebody in a sex tape and you see them, slobbing a knob or doing whatever kind of sex thing that they're doing, me and her little, hanging from the rafters and shit like that, selling, bathroom appliances or whatever you broadcasting from the bedroom. In that respect, when you see that, everybody start going through the phone. Everybody starts thinking about who was the last person. Did they have this, that, and the other? Did they, because I think a lot of people, make the mistake of you start recording stuff with somebody and because you trust that person. You know what I'm saying? You thinking, I think, I can trust them. They won't do this, that, and the other. Think about it this way. And this is especially relevant because right now we have an actual boob in the White House. But you could be president one day. You do not want nobody bringing out your sex tape. So that is one reason. Ladies, I'm not even telling you to keep your legs closed. Lord forbid I tell you to do that. But don't open them on the tape, okay? Just don't open them on the tape. Don't open your mouth on your tape. And then if you do, let me just say this. If you do it well because you look stupid. Okay, so
if you want to suck a dick on camera,
go all the way down, all the way. Open wide, do whatever you got to do. Be very good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Because they watch and they be like, oh damn, she know how to suck a mean dick. Not, oh my god, what was she doing?
Yeah, I mean, see okay, so the narrative of the whole thing, the commentary is still okay. You a hoe, you a this, you a that. At least you a good one. Whatever you do it 100% Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a slacker. Don't do it horribly. Do it well. At least you can stand there and be like, well, I sucked out that. You see what I'm saying? I beat myself out. You're welcome. But yeah, you see what I'm saying. Do that though. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Get in there. Let that be the tea that you are brewing. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to do it well. Moving on. Thank you, China. That was great. Okay.
And we're moving on.
Okay. But is she going to get that money or not? Because she's probably about to sue some people.
Well, you know what? She's still claiming all kind. Her lawyers talking all this big, wild, goofy, crazy shit. And, we're going to sue. Girl, bye. You a stripper. Fuck you.
She's like, I'm a stripper, but I never sucked anybody on film on purpose.
Girl,
so guess what? You're distributing pornography, okay? I appreciate people that start suing people lately, though. I think it's so cute. I'd be like, ooh, first she was a hoe. And now we in cults.
And exactly, now you are suing her.
Yes.
You are suing her.
She'd be like, now I'm a rich hoe. Now I never have to suck another dick again. How about that, okay? So, yeah. Moving on, though.
Thanks, Black China.
Moving on.
And now, the last thing I want to talk about is that All-Star.
See, y'all see how I broke it down? Was that good enough? Because I think I'm going to have to go up on.
I think you need to get Ferguson.
Do you think?
Can we hear? Can we just real quick hear the national anthem? Just real quick, can we just play it just a little?
The actual anthem?
The actual one.
Or can we make up a name for it? The Ferg anthem? The Phantom?
The Phantom?
The Phantom?
You don't want to hear the Phantom.
Okay. Do you want to hear the national anthem or the Phantom? Fergie's rendition or the actual factual?
The actual factual.
Why?
Oh, you want to hear the Fergie?
Yeah, I want to hear the Fergie. I don't want to hear the actual national anthem. Who wants to hear the national anthem?
First of all, I got to shout out the DDTC, our producer here.
Yes, the DDT INC. Okay, so we in here doing it, and we are only doing it through the grace of God and the DDT INC and us girls.
And the us girls.
And us girls. And of course you, who's a part of us, okay? Because we all the United Sisters, even our brothers out there, honey, okay?
Oh yeah, we ain't schooling y'all.
Okay, so we're gonna play the Fergsters. We're gonna play the Phantom.
Let's play.
We're gonna play the Phantom real quick.
Okay. We're gonna give y'all a snippet.
Listen, people.
Just in case you ain't hear the shit, I'm gonna give you a snippet.
Turn your
Okay, sorry. By the dawn's early light.
She's gonna hop on somebody's lap.
At the twilight's last gleam, whose words right?
Okay, cut the shit. I'm done.
No, because you know what? That wasn't the worst part. That was when she was tuning up and she was just giving us this Marilyn Monroe. Betty Boop sit on somebody's lap.
Okay.
Oh, punch it. Here we go, y'all. Okay, here we go. No. Here we go. Move aside, the Phantom. That was it. The Phantom child. She about to take me.
Brandon.
Yeah, the Phantom.
Phantom.
Hashtag Phantom.
Hashtag the Phantom.
Hashtag the National Phantom. Thank you, Fergs.
Thank you.
So for those of us who don't necessarily have all of the music talent in the world, thank you so much for that, because you gave us hope. You gave us the hope that. Thank you. And now we do our microwave.
She made me feel like I can sing and I can carry a tune.
You guys raise your hand if now you think that you should sing the national anthem. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna contract All Star next year and say, can the us girls sing the national anthem?
Let's do. Okay, wait. We're gonna just do O Say You Can You See part. Okay. Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
You ready? A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, say, can you see? I mean, of course, we're going to work on it. You know what I'm saying? No one else, we probably have background dancing.
Exactly.
Don't get it twisted, because I will drop it like it's hot on the national anthem, and we will look good doing that in our Wakanda. Okay, in our Wakanda. We will Wakanda that shit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying about the word Wakanda? You can use it. We will Wakanda that national anthem. We will not have a Phantom no more. Now. Okay, so yes. Thank you, Ferg.
Thank you, Ferg.
You have a beautiful voice. You just don't ever do that again. I think she was trying to
ever do that. No, you don't. You ever, just because you was a part of Black Eyed Peas, don't make you a nigga.
You know what? I think it's
no.
She had so much pressure.
Too much.
I think it was too much pressure because Pink, first of all, everybody goes and does the national anthem their own way, number one. And then, I mean, after a while, you do run out of freaking renditions.
Maybe the Migos performing made her feel like she gotta no.
Unless it was some Black China going on in the back room. You never know. And she was like, let me bob it. I don't know. I don't know, girl. Thank you. Good day.
All right. So,
good day.
Thank you, Fergs. Thank you, Black China.
Thank you.
Wakanda.
Because y'all definitely made tea time real interesting.
Yeah, it was good. That tea time was good. Now, what I want to talk about is the sugar honey iced tea.
Okay, so the sugar honey iced tea. The shits. Okay.
Can I say mine first?
Yes. Please give us the sugar honey iced tea.
And I'm not going to be long-winded because this shit blew my mind.
Okay.
So we went, like I said, we went on Tuesday to go see the movie so we could talk about it. So I had 2 episodes when I'm in the movie. I'm watching. I'm like, oh my God, I'm on the edge of my seat. It's such a thrill. And then all of a sudden, I hear this.
But what I want to know is why the first thing she did, I feel like, was look over at me.
I was like, what? I looked. She said, oh no, bitch, that ain't me. I looked at her.
So yes, she looked right over
I
at
was
me.
like, look, I thought she was sleeping on me or something like that. I'm like, okay.
Come on now. I'm
How
like,
did
I
you
am
fall
watching Wakanda. I am not sleeping here. So yes, that was hilarious. The first person she looks at is me, and I'm like, are you looking at me for verification, or are you looking at me because you think that's me, bitch? No, okay. So yes, shout out to you, guy in the row behind us, who came there to get yourself some rest. Okay, your apnea machine probably would have helped if you could have brought that into this
because it was terrible.
Movie theater.
I'm like,
they can't help that.
Like,
they can't help that when you got that sleep apnea. Trust me, you can't. You got to go to sleep when you got to sleep. But
let me say, the shits of the sugar honey,
iced tea. Yes.
So we walking out the movie theater, but you know what? Because we were so pressed to see this movie for y'all, we went to Marlow Heights, my $5 movie.
She was about to say her favorite.
That is my favorite movie theater. I'm sorry because it's only $5.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to get her to the sugar honey iced tea of it for me very shortly.
So we coming out the movie theater. I'm like, oh my God, Khalid,
it was such a good. We high five and we talk about Wakanda forever. They Wakanda dead. Okay, and all of that. Mm-hmm.
Somebody walks beside me, and then I look, and then I look back, and I look again. This bitch, and I'm gonna call her a bitch because she's a bitch for this year.
She was a granny bitch, though.
She was a granny bitch. She had her whole wig head. She was doing a whole full roller set in the movie. She had to make sure those curls was popping for tomorrow.
Wednesday, she was doing something. It was hardly happy hour. On Wednesday after hump day, after work, it was happy hour, something like that. She had her whole wig. She had her whole curl. Wakanda was about determination. Okay, so she was like, you know what? I came here. That 8:00 show was sold out. I still have things to do. She had to prioritize her life, and she was going to probably spritz and everything. I thought she was walking out with a child, personally. But yeah, she probably spritzed that head. Because it was tight. It was tight. I wish we could actually see what it was.
I should have took a picture of that.
Grandma, if you out there and you watching this broadcast, it's nothing but love, baby girl. It's not the person. You surprised the hell out of us, and I just wish we could, because I really did think that head that you had in your hand was a little child walking in front of you, until I realized it was, you know, the little dummy with the roller set that you had just put in. But you know, if your curls was popping the next day, just like I told Black China, if you doing good, you do it. You was ghetto as bleep bleep bleepity bleep. But if you did it good and your curls was popping on during happy hour on hump day, you let us know, and we will shut all the way the fuck up. Okay,
then you got us.
You got us. So okay, let me tell you my sugar honey iced tea, honey. It had to begin as we stepped into Marlow Heights movie theater. Marlow Heights. Now, if you guys,
Marlow Heights,
I'm coming for it. And I'm coming for it hard, because I'm sorry. This was the first. Now, I'm not bougie at all. If anybody knows Jim the Twin, you know I'm not bougie. I will get down with the best of them, and I will get up with the best of them. Okay, we can take it on all different levels. I like them uppity, and I like them real down and grimy. Okay, we can hang our tongue out of our mouths, or we can point our pinkies up as we actually sip tea. Okay, so we can do that. But I was having a really bougie moment as I sat there with the sticky floor. As I sat down, I put my coat under my butt and I widened it so that no one could actually touch me, and I did not touch anything with my physical self by accident. If I got excited about Wakanda, I had to Wakanda my damn seat, because yes, I was not about to accidentally leave there with something on me. I went home, I sprayed my shit with alcohol. Yes, I took the alcohol, put it in a bottle, and sprayed that shit. Because I mean, it seems like it breathed the bed bugs. It had to, you know, I just needed to repel anything.
She thought she was going to leave home. She thought she was about to leave the movie theater with Mickey the Mouse.
I'm sorry, but my feet, I had to keep on like touching myself and moving my feet to make sure that if a mouse was coming, it knew not to do that. Now, granted, if you came out and you were a mouse, you already wanted them ghetto mice, so you don't care. So you don't care. You wouldn't have cared. But at the same time, I had to keep moving my feet to give myself a good time to make sure. So they might have thought that I was doing a Wakanda dance in my seat the whole time. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like this movie, but I'm not really dancing Wakanda with Wakanda. I am actually trying to make sure that Mickey or Minnie does not touch me. You know,
and y'all, she's not lying because she was doing all this in the movie.
I was just
like, what did you?
That is the bougiest I ever felt in my entire life. It made me want to talk like this all the time. Like, I'm sorry, but I need to do a review on Marlowe Heights. No, I really appreciate the fact that you guys are $5. Yeah. And the only thing I could think the entire time was, sucks to be me. That's what you get. You know what I mean? You know, that's what you get. Like, you go to $5. Oh, can I tell y'all the other sugar honey I see about this is, I guess the first place I got uncomfortable was the fact that I walked in. Usually I'm used to freezing in the movie theater.
Girl.
Why? It was like summertime. It was too damn hot in there. Like, what is going on in the movie? First of all, they keep the movie theater just like the hospitals cold because of bacteria.
She said
so all I needed was for somebody to fucking cough and I was going to be out of there. If one of you Negroes, my brothers and sisters, if one of you had coughed, that would have been the end of Wakanda for me.
And what I told her was, honey, now you know we at Marlowe. It was on that hot day.
Yes.
And you know it kind. Shout out to that nice day. However, it caught the movie theater by surprise because you know that generator wasn't on yet.
Okay, so usually it's a little bit cooler in there.
Well, no, because it's like an apartment building. When the air comes on, the apartment controls that.
I just don't.
So they just didn't. They hadn't.
They should not have rent control.
And then it was all them black people.
Yeah,
girl, it was all the black Baptists in there. So you child.
And we was at the 9. They probably had just cut it off, you know, like let the heat come take over for overnight or something like that. Yeah, well, you know, in future, I just need to go to some place, you know, where, you know, they decide, hey, we're going to just leave the air on all night. You know, we're going to charge them $30 for a ticket. But by golly, when they come in here tomorrow, they're going to freeze their asses off. I appreciate that now because I never want to be warm again. You guys, you know what you did? You made it the exact temperature that Mickey and Minnie would have wanted to have so that they could run across my motherfucking
Let the damn mouse go. Let the damn mouse.
I'm sorry.
And one last thing, and then we're going to move on. If you come into the 9:30 show, generally, that's the time for your kids to be in the bed. If you're a good parent, okay, I'm gonna just throw that out. Don't bring your goddamn kids there and be crying and shit. And you know it's ready for them to go to bed. They gotta go to school in the morning just because you're trying to catch the last show.
He like her.
I was like,
what is that, mama?
If he don't shut the fuck up, and I'm sorry, and I hated to be like,
give them some NyQuil. What are you doing? Y'all know y'all getting baby's call, sir.
Your kids need to be in bed. Your kids need to be in bed by 8:30 on a school night. That's how it was back in the day for me.
But you
know what? We're gonna move on.
Child, if them kids would have been outside by their damn self while their parents was out there watching that movie. That's the 2000s for you. But yeah, that's the Sugar Honey Iced Tea for today, for this week's show.
But if y'all catch that $5 movie. They got Jumanji.
You can watch the $5 movie. I mean, just you know, have yourself the spray bottle. Spray before and after, because if you spray the alcohol prior to, you probably could ward off some of them things that I was scared of again. Anyway, just protect yourself. Okay, so that's a Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
I think it's time for us, because you know, y'all, we've been talking about losing a little weight.
Okay, what about her? Okay.
So we're going to talk about, next we're going to get y'all with the relationships. Yeah. But this week, we're going to talk about, before we end out, we're going to talk about that healthy tea.
Yes, we got to get y'all with
that
detox tea. Okay.
How you feeling on the every day?
Yes, and we're gonna move through this because guess what? I think we should actually extend this challenge to you guys. So we want to interact with you guys, and we want to be on a wellness journey together. Okay.
Because if you lose some weight, it's gonna motivate me to lose weight. Because you ain't gonna embarrass me.
Yeah. So if you guys
have the weight
before and afters that you want to do, before and afters later, we can do that. Yeah, but definitely. So in the detox tea time,
what you giving us? So the challenge is
okay. What's the challenge?
I charge you.
Yes.
More water, a gallon of water for the next 7 days.
How you gonna do me like that?
Y'all,
Whole time for real, y'all. Let me tell y'all the actual tea of this situation. I was gonna do the challenge for water. I'm a water girl. I was gonna do the challenge of water.
I just said I'm charging you with that. I ain't said because I have a
How
problem.
you gonna charge me? You gonna charge me with something?
Now, what you got for me?
You know what? I'm gonna talk to this queen after this show. I am. So now I'm gonna charge you. Okay. Now I'm gonna charge you with no carbs. No carbs. 1 week.
And
1 week. No carbs.
Okay.
Do you love your potatoes? So if you guys
them.
want to join us, first of all, we're going to increase the water intake, So one of these might not be, the actual tea.
You need about
we're going to have some tea. So if you get a gallon jug or
Post it.
And this is the thing. Start out slow. I'm not saying that you guys have to actually drink a whole gallon of water, but work your way and see where you get. And then post pictures of where you are. If you did a day where you got to a quarter of a gallon or half a gallon, post it, let us know and let each other know. And then that way we can empower each other.
We're gonna take all that collateral and talk about it next week.
Yes, and somebody will be a winner of something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna tell you next week that we ain't gonna because guess what? Be motivated just to take them pounds off.
Because water is the spice of life. Water is food for the body, it's food for the mind, food for the soul. Yeah. You need water. It is essential.
But no carbs though. So no pastas, no rice, potatoes.
Buy pasta, buy rice. You know what you can replace rice with? Cauliflower. Rice is real. So if you guys, because I know anytime I try not to have rice, you miss that grainy feel with your
rice
food or whatever.
Everything. Got the chicken with rice.
Yeah. So
meatloaf with rice.
Yeah. So it's difficult, but replace it with some zucchini for noodles. Or again, the cauliflower rice. So if you guys go out and get some cauliflower rice, or even if you just take a cauliflower head and chop it up or something like that, and you are replacing even one meal of rice or one little carb or something like that, show us just show us your
I'm
meal.
Post my salads, y'all.
Post your salad and because if you go on this journey, you will find that that's not the only thing that you can have without carbs in it. So that's the detox tea. That's the detox tea. Okay, so those are the challenges. You guys post your ish, we'll post our ish and see what we get. Okay, so good luck with that.
See how we stay united with
more water, less carbs. Okay.
Oh my God. Whew. So
now, I wish we had some sexy music to show y'all. This is about to be Sex Talk and Slow Jams, the relationship segment of the show. You see how I dropped my voice? We're going to talk about relationships and the things. But
here's the thing: we're going to talk about it, but then we're going to pick it up.
Yeah, we're going to talk.
We're going to pick it up, and then we got to pick it up because it's about that time. So, relationship for me, I wanted to pose a question out there.
Okay.
And this is in no particular way meaning for anyone, but can you be friends with your ex?
Can you be friends with your exes? You guys chime in. If you guys have friends that you can actually be, shout out to what I can do for you. You know whatever. The DDC
I'm full of that.
She's doing that. So yes, if you guys think. And let's drop that voice again. Let's get real sexy because we grown in here. Okay? If you guys think that you can be friends with your exes, let us know. Go ahead. Give us some comments.
Limitations?
Are there limits? What are the limitations? You know what I'm saying? What is it contingent upon? Because, at the end of the day, we're all still people. Is there a limit of time between? If you had an ex when you guys were 16, is that the same as the ex that you had when you were 25, 30?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can you have a childhood ex but not a recent ex when y'all both grown?
And can you commend? Some people can, some people can. Let's get into them comments too.
Yeah, let's get into those comments.
But that's what we're going to pick up with next week, y'all. And then ask yourself too, can you commend the person were they that great of a person where you still want to keep that friendship?
Yeah.
If not that, because guess what? Everybody is not meant to be together.
Right, exactly. And that does not mean that you did not take that little turn around the block. See, Ken over here on Jim the Twins page said it depends on the ex and the circumstances.
Yeah.
Just like that's kind of going exactly along with what Ebba Celeb is saying. Imani on Mocha Christina's page says some people can, but she can't. So that lends it to being a personal, like a very, very personal thing. Like maybe I can and maybe I can't. So that becomes a problem in the relationship.
And do you need to have friendship rules 101?
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about all that next week.
I think we need to do friendship rules 101 next week.
Okay,
let's write it down. We're writing it down. We got a book and stuff. We gotta write stuff down.
So we getting real professional.
Yes, we getting professional. Friendship rules 101.
And I just want to do some special shout outs to those who tuned in.
Yes,
we
love
have
you guys.
Akia over here. Who did you have tuned in?
Okay, so Kita, hey, Kella, hey, Akia, hey. I saw Vita on Instagram. Those guys are on Facebook so far. I see you guys. I saw Vita there as well. We have Doughboy and Tasman and John Jones. People on Instagram. I see you guys. Double O, happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Turn up. Also, Keita, I know your birthday is coming up this Friday as well, Marquita. So turn up, you guys. Be lit your birthdays. That's brewing your tea as well. Over here on Mocha Christina's page.
And it's kind of, I can't see all the way up, so forgive me if I forget you, but I see Imani. I see Kyle on there. What's up? We have Scott.
Shout out to Felicia.
Shout out to Felicia, the BBF, my sister. Can't really see, looking to see. We got my godmother logged in. What's up, my godmother? We got Ebony logged in.
I saw Thomas Kent,
Thomas,
also.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas
is on there. But shout out to everybody that logged in, who chimed in. And next week, we're going to pick up right where we left off because we sipping tea. And guess what?
And don't forget to visit that page. Like our page, Us Girls Sip Tea. Go ahead and actually, search for it. This is on Facebook. Check it out because we want you to actually start drifting to there, because in a couple weeks, after we do a couple more shows, we're actually going to broadcast from that page only. And then that way everybody can join the conversation together and we won't be in separate spaces talking about the same thing. So that's Us Girls Sip Tea, at Us Girls Sip Tea on Facebook. Also, we'll be doing Jim the Twin and Eb the Celeb on Instagram still. Our email address is United Sisters Like Us. So if you guys want to tell us about some tea you are brewing, do hit us up in our email, inboxes.
Get in my DMs. But look, don't be DMs.
No dick pics. It's not Black China.
Don't be DMing me no crazy shit because my girl got the password. So don't get me in trouble, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Shout out, okay? So
but know what? It's time for us to go.
It is time.
And guess who you will always have? The Us Girl.
You'll always have us. Okay?
Always have us. Catch us next week. And also, catch us on Sundays. If you like the show, go to our YouTube channel and you can watch it whenever you like, however you like. And you know what? Also, too, shout out to the people who've actually been sharing our page to other pages.
Please share. Like and share.
Caring.
Sharing is caring. This is your sister. Make sure your sister knows about SipsTea. SipsTea every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
And then YouTube whenever
Chinese
you want. Mm-hmm. So we're out. The Us Girls are out, and you will always have who?
You'll always have us. Okay? We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.